If Angel Reese was someone who ever held her tongue and was someone who had been a no comment machine in the past, someone who wasn't so unapologetically angel, someone who, I don't know, was more trying to think of the word. Someone who was more maybe conservative in approach, in nature, in everything. Maybe if all those things existed, people wouldn't look at her recent no comment and just say, "You've always had a comment before. What happened? What happened, Angel? You've always had something to say, but now you're tongue tied. You have nothing to say. Why wouldn't you have something to say on such a basic question?" I ask myself this question because Angel Reese has never had any issues talking. She's never had any issues speaking her mind, being unapologetically Angel, meaning she has never given a damn if she offends people or not. So let's talk about it. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Rudy's Rant, Her Game, Her Way Women's Basketball. If you haven't done so yet, like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts. I am your host, Rudy Rodriguez Showmont. For those of you who rode with me tonight on the live, 2 hours, appreciate y'all. Can't wait. Sunday Night Heat is coming with Ben Daniel. Let me know what y'all think of this picture. I'd love to get some comments on this graphic because I think this graphic's fire. I asked Ben for a picture of him. Full disclosure, I did ask him for a photo. All I can get is photos off of his videos and screenshot them. But what do you think of this photo? I want it move. What the heck happened? Let me show it to you again. Or let me try to show it to you. Okay, here we go. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment on this. I'd love to know what you think. I think I came up with this tonight. Again, I asked for Ben for another picture, see if he has one for me. If not, we rolling with this. I like this. I think, it's fire, baby. Sunday Night Heat. What do you think? What are your thoughts? Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about it. I look white as shit on that one. God damn, it doesn't look that white here. I look like I blend with whiteness. But anyhow, let's jump on this video. Angel Reese says this in a press conference, or I'm sorry, she says no comment to a very simple question that she should have no problem answering. But yet today she has a problem answering. Or yet maybe it was yesterday, but
This year, you made a powerful statement saying the reason people are watching women's basketball is not just because of one player, but because of you too. A year later, do you feel like you're
Next question.
Yeah,
she wouldn't even let the man finish the question. He actually let's repeat the question.
we'll move on. Thank you.
Last year, you made a powerful
You made a powerful statement. He said you made a powerful statement. Mm, mm. Jab right, left hook, uppercut. Jab right, left hook, uppercut. Powerful statement. That's Angel, right? Powerful, strong, unapologetic. Play it again.
statement saying the reason people are watching women's basketball is not just because of one player, but because of you too. A year later, do you feel like you're
Next question.
Why you don't want to answer, Angel? Why you don't want to answer? Please let me know what's the problem. You've always got something to say. You're dressing appropriately most of the time. You skip practice to go to a gala. Mind you, your season starts Saturday. And I'm gonna do a video on that, by the way. I haven't done it yet. I got to do a video on that because I want to talk about the commentary of the general manager, which tells me all I need to know about the Chicago Sky franchise and why it's certifiably in the toilet. But you got time to podcast. You got time to do what you do. You've always got something to say. You've never had any problem dressing very provocatively and then filming it for the world to see. You've never had any issue letting people know that you are who you are. And now all of a sudden, you've got no comment coming out your mouth. You got nothing to say. Folks, Angel Reese just got exposed. She just exposed herself. Did you think about it that way? Her no comment exposed herself. Real talk. She just exposed the fact that she knows that they ain't watching for her too. She saw that empty building at LSU. They weren't there for me too. Then she went back home to Chicago and they couldn't fill half the building of their closet against the Minnesota Lynx, no less. They don't like you too, Angel. Heck, I don't know that your coach likes you. He's almost running you, he's almost writing you out of his offensive game plan. After I said so many nice things about you, I mean, my goodness. Jeez, man, you're making me look bad. Fumbling the ball everywhere, thinking you're freaking crisscrossing, applesaucing, gonna shake somebody like Kyrie, and now you've got nothing to say. You don't have any commentary for your words of last year where you told us they are watching because of me too. And that man gives you the golden opportunity to answer the question any which way you want. In fact, your answer could have been, you know what? They are watching because of me too. And what? Now that would have been unapologetically Angel, or she could have said, you know, there's only one Caitlin Clark in this world. She has a following in basketball like no other. And I recognize that. And maybe I shouldn't have spoken the way I did because I was young and dumb and under the gun to respond because my feelings were hurt because y'all were dismissing me and acting like I didn't matter, even when my own team didn't draft me first. They drafted me second behind Camila Cardoso. And then I go, and I have all these double doubles that are padded by my own missed layups and Teresa Weatherspoon leaving me in games of blowouts in the fourth quarter and me demanding the ball down 14, up 7 with seconds left. I was immature. And I said, and I really probably shouldn't have gone all the way out there. But you know what? That wouldn't be Angel. That wouldn't be the unapologetic character we have grown to love. You know, we expect her comments. We expect her to speak and say it with her chest. Instead, we get this meek, weak. I don't know who this is. I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed in the fact that you're the one that wanted to be the villain. Embrace it. Be the villain. Be it. You wanted it. You said it. Now enjoy it and stand 10 toes deep in it and say it with your chest. They are watching because of me too, even when you know they're not. We all know they're not. We all know that Caitlin Clark did 1.3 million playing Brazil, and you did 300,000, and nobody watched. We all know that Caitlin Clark put 16,000 in Iowa. Tickets were going off the rails, and here comes all the Angel Reese apologists sitting here and telling me, "Well, why are you talking about ticket sales and attendance and ratings?" Why do you think? Why do you think? We talk about that because she talked about it. She told us that everybody's watching because of me too. If she had never said that, then the Angel Reese fans who all suck wouldn't have jumped on it. If she had said, I don't know, it's exciting to be a part of the new age of women's basketball, and I'm so excited about it, and not said no bullshit like we're gonna look back in 20 years and realize that, people watch women's basketball because of me too. Yeah, she said that. She opened the door. Y'all walked in the door. Y'all defended that dumb shit. And she can't draw. Can't say that. Can't say that. Oh, that would be that's a good one, but I can't say that. She can't draw flies to shit. That's not what I wanted to say. She couldn't get a fat kid to eat cake. She couldn't get an Italian to eat pizza. She couldn't get a Cuban to have a medianoche. I'm Cuban and Italian, so relax. Yeah, she couldn't get a Haitian to eat griot. My wife is Haitian. I eat griot all the time. They ain't there for her too, and she knows it. She knows it. But she's the one that said it. And then y'all followed it. You, her sucky shit fucking turd fans who, I don't know, make yourself stupid to advance her Me Too narrative, all of that stuff. Yeah. That's the Angel Reese. I want the unapologetic version of Angel Reese. I want her I want her to embrace the villain role. Or I want her to come out and say, I don't want to be a villain. I don't like being a villain. The energy is bad. Being a villain's hard. It's hard to be a villain. The funny thing is you know who's trying to be a villain more than Angel Reese? Clarence is. Asia Wilson is trying to be a bigger villain than Angel Reese by always spewing racial rhetoric. At least Angel Reese ain't doing that. At least she's not gone there. And if she has, I didn't know. But she's not doing what Angel Wilson is doing, where she's oh my God, the white people, racism, white people, them whites. Like, but you wanted to be the villain, Angel. Just say you don't want to be the villain anymore. It doesn't mean we're not going to give you flack and not going to give you shit. And it doesn't mean that the guys that make the videos of you bricklaying a whole bunch of lives aren't going to keep doing it. It's comedic in nature. I wish you'd get your ass around the paint and not try to dribble the ball and flip the ball up underhanded from your waist and think that shit's going to go in. It's generally not. But you are the one who got on the camera a year ago and said this. Me too, watching because of me too. And now you're asked the question. Instead of answering the question, you say no comment. And in the words of taking the fifth and pleading the fifth in a court of law, when you plead the fifth, everybody knows you did it. Everybody knows you're guilty. Can't use it. But when someone pleads the fifth on a witness stand, people know that whatever they're being asked, whatever they say will incriminate themselves. So they're not going to do it. They'll plead the fifth. And in this case, no comment is pleading the fifth. You didn't want to answer a simple question. Heck, he didn't even finish the question. You don't even know where the question was going to go. It could have been, I don't know. Now, after a year, how do you feel about the viewership of the league, the improvement of the league, the attendance? And it could have been a number of things that would have come out. I don't know what it would have been. Or do you stand on it that they're watching it like for you too, just like they're watching for Caitlin Clark? That could have been the question too. We don't know. We never heard the end of it. She chopped him. She said no comment because she didn't want to deal with the possibility of what the question might be. Because Angel Reese doesn't want to answer it. She only wants to answer the softballs. She only wants to be the one that initiates the commentary. She never wants to be questioned on the commentary. That's a big thing. That's a big thing. So yeah, Angel Reese fans, we say what we say, we speak what we speak, we write what we write, whatever it is that we do, we make videos about it because she is the one that introduced it to us, not the other way around. And now she's being asked the question in a public forum by media, and she doesn't want to answer it. Why not, Angel? When did you become so meek? When did you become so, I don't know, what's the word? I mean, oh man, I need to do something. I need to get a dictionary, man, because I have a pretty good, I have a pretty damn good vocabulary. But man, my brain is getting slow with words, man. I can't come up with the word that I want, and I know what I want to say. I know what I want to say. She didn't all of a sudden become demure, meek, closed mouthed. Are we all of a sudden going to see her wearing clothing that covers her body too? Oh my God, that would be impressive. If you don't want to be the villain, Angel, just say it. Just say you don't want to be the villain. But I'm very disappointed that you're not embracing your villain role because you said you wanted to be the villain. Just like you thought that you got chartered flights because of you two as well, right? Yeah, no, that didn't happen because of you. It didn't. Whew, no comment. Never thought I'd hear Angel Reese say no comment. What do y'all think of this? Let me know what you think of my comments on this because I sure as hell don't have no comment. I have a lot of comments and I just gave y'all a lot of comments about it. She's not being unapologetic anymore. At least for now. Let's see what happens Saturday. Let's see what happens. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, leave a comment. I'd love to hear what you guys think about this. Appreciate y'all so very, very much. This is Rudy's Rant, Her Game, Her Way Women's Basketball. Come on now.